Look up. The Dalmekian Republic.
Silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Make a nice gift for your wife. Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
One step ahead of the bread line, one swing ahead of the sword. I steal only what I can't afford. I'll take one unguent.
Unguents, ointments.
Oh, you mentioned the unguents, okay?
Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road?
She hasn't done anything. You think she needs Tiger Balm? Beam struggle in my head over what to say, Tiger Balm or Icy Hot.
I wish you well, but
Icy Hot probably more relatable to my North American audience. Tiger Balm sounds funnier coming off the tongue.
unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
I only know Tiger Balm. The Icy Hot, maybe Icy Hot's more of like a red state balm, and Tiger Balm is more of a blue state phenomenon. I know him. His name is Victor! A friend of Sid's and later Clive's, who keeps an ever-attentive vigil on the comings and goings in Dalmekia from his hometown of Costness.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
She's gonna do something now because Sid's not here sucking up so much of the narrative. So now Jill's gonna be like, surprise, I got stuff to deal with.
Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
Why do you hate Jill so much? Bro, why do you like Jill so much? Maybe she'll get there, but like as of right now, she hasn't done anything. She's been...
Sid now, and if anything happens,
She just pets the dog and like drops some ice balls on people. Plus, she's a total Mary Sue. I mean, we haven't even seen her eat a meal. How are we supposed to assume she's making the ice balls? Like she doesn't even have any energy in her body. Are we supposed to believe that she's just creating the ice by breaking the laws of thermodynamics? How stupid do they think we are?
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Good one, boss.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Hero landing. Yo, purple shirt? It's not a purple shirt, it's lavender.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw.
He's going Sid board mode. Sorry. She finally did something. She opened the damn door. And then waved her hand. But I still haven't seen her take a piss once. I don't buy it.
The bearers.
Safe.
The power of thunder. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon's Ramuh essence. It not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains Levin bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ramuh's iconic feat, Blind Justice, can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 9 targets by locking onto them. Okay. How about, yeah, one of those? It's Panzer Dragoon! Okay, send it. A little underwhelming, maybe. Holy cow, they're getting zapped. Whoops. Send it. It's more of a stun, really? Just the one stun then, Pippin. Okay, send it. Whoa! No, okay, I see. It's a stun. Then you walk over to them and give them an ult. I forgot that I got rid of my non-ult fire move, so this might have been a little overkill.
Bring me his head.
How many are there?
It's a lot to focus on, that's for damn sure. But you gotta figure it out like bit by bit, man. Like, let's start with something like this. There you go, a little thunderstorm for you, then a little ball lightning. You made Jill miss her spell? That sounds like a Jill problem, personally. The hell? I forgot about this move. And then get blown up? No? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Jill issue. That's a better way to describe it for sure. Okay, send it. How do we trigger it? Just like one of these? Oh, they just go off eventually. Alright, well, we'll figure it out.
Enough of this. Let him play with the kitten.
Please.
They brought a pet.
When that music plays, you know some real shit's about to go down.
You'll pay
My little Discord kitten.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to
For every stagger you get, I'll give you an ooh-ooh. I'm going lightning mode because I assume... Horrible move. I assume that lightning will be stronger here because this is the fight where we've been introduced to it. Maybe I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, one of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. Seemed okay. Good pounce, brother. I'll hand it to you. That was a solid one. He's a savage. Classy, bougie ratchet. I've parried you. No, I haven't. I need to give you one of these real quick. Oh, he's crazy. I'm actually you gotta admit I'm a little insane with it. Note to self, whenever you don't know what to do, just use all of your abilities at once. Don't stress about the order all that much. Republican War Panther, oh, you mean Joe Exotic? +2? I'll +2 you for that one.
To hell with this.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
His name is Clive, and he could kill anything. Angels, ogres, demons. Jim Caviezel. Look what he did to my lip. You've been here 5 minutes earlier. He ruptured me cold sore, my lord.
Our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait.
My lord, where's me damn a breather?
Stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never.
You don't even go here.
Did you think we
She's serving heavy Ashley Simpson vibes right now.
We're all mugs.
She's giving Ashley Simpson.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your face.
We want a sharper image gift certificates, me lord.
It's all right.
The royalist said he'd give us a sharper image gift certificate. We won the staring contest.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
I deadass just saved your life. You were about to get killed in the center of this arena.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
We can no longer travel to our old hideaway. We need to meet new Karen, though, because I gotta upgrade my damn sword. Oh, there it is. Yeah, everyone died but me. Karen, here I am. Clive, you fucking cocksucker. Good to see you.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today.
POV, you are
Yet the boil must be
Jimmy
last
Carter.
if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path.
Ew, Clive, I could not sit backwards on the boat. Oh my god, my motion
Honestly,
sickness.
I don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Aroo, I'm hungry. Aroo. Yo, new real estate album. Yes. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after
New
you.
items are now available
go
at
and see
Karen's
him.
Toll. I knew it, man. I knew it. Take me to Karen's Toll. Oh, this is Otto. I want to go speak to Karen. Karen. Karen, I can't find the batteries for the FF remote.
Staying long this time?
Otto, just so you know, you'll never be Sid.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me.
Does he speak in English? I'm sorry.
Bear, as we saved, showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw.
That did not make it into my brain. It's got stopped at the ears.
Gav's still off keeping an
Did you
eye
see the clip of Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible
Should be
3?
back any day now.
When he scales the wall of the
anyone needs me,
Vatican,
I'll be in the map
and
room.
then he lays down on top of the wall and says, Humpty Dumpty climbed the Great Wall.
Still can't work that one out.
Oh, man.
There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship. to
Sick
bury a
line.
nose in a book.
Yet this is where
He
she's chosen
doesn't?
to be.
I did, yeah.
And I'm sure she has her
Humpty
reasons.
Dumpty sat on a wall. It's real, apparently. I'm not speaking to you again. Tell you that much. Hello, Vivian in the map room. I'm Clive, also in the map room.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think
Okay.
cannot be attributed to luck alone.
2020's
One might say
media
the
be
same
like,
of you.
spooms.
Tails.
So
I'll
true,
have you
so
know that
true.
Only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
Alright, I'm literally just one guy. What do you
Well,
want me to do?
mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Oh, here we go.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern
Me.
Storm has
Hey,
endured,
come to board. Wait,
recent
my
days have
friends.
seen
Hey,
the
can I come to
contrast
board
of
game night?
Moorland from
Me.
the
Okay,
forest.
but you better not bring a game
For
that's
which reason
takes
she has
12 hours
continued
to play and
wage war
14
on her
hours to
rival
learn again.
across the strait,
Okay, I
which
won't.
claimed
I
its
won't.
black
My friends at
imposters.
board game night.
But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion.
His name is Sylvester.
An altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
I remember they were talking
Certainly,
about
there
that.
is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins.
Basil.
The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran.
In
Who
what?
will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Ever play Clank? Twice last year.
You were
I
born
love
to
Clank.
inside.
Clank is a good game.
Do you not fear for your
Clank is great because when you
Oh,
unbox it, it
dark
looks like
clouds
one of
roll
those
together
games
over
that
the
takes
dominion.
15 hours to learn,
Yet
but it
in
actually
spite of
takes
the
like
storm,
2 minutes
she
to
has
learn.
ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
even?
Flow. Thoughts arise like
Right.
butterflies.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose
Holmes?
to visit our resident
Isn't that
historian.
Michael Keaton in Spider-Man? I'd deliver it myself too if my name was Holmes. His name is Harpocrates? Really? Holy cow. Kurt Russell?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
A leather-bound book containing the findings of one Anaximander of Canver. Here you go. I already read it. It was a little too prosaic for me personally. Your old ass will probably enjoy it.
Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts.
Dude's too old to eat
That
dessert.
said, I have
It's a level of
continued
oldness
my
you don't
search
see that
for mention
often.
of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please.
That was you 2
Don't
years ago?
apologize.
I've
I'll send word
changed.
to our associates.
People can change.
See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more.
I
books
can
that
eat dessert.
require
I could probably
than
eat more dessert than you. I just choose not to.
Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
He's got the championship belt on.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though.
It's like, oh, what? Did you check my browser history?
Keeps him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such
There's
thing as
literally one downstairs, old ass.
The twins seem well.
You can't miss it. It's right off the elevator.
Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us.
It's
that
called a
night,
computer.
from some
Inside, you'll find something called electricity.
remain. They are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
It's nice that even though the hideaway was destroyed, they got to bring their doors with them. Because, I mean, that's reclaimed wood, man.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Yeah, they're on the
And it's
critical
good.
path.
Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I would have if I wasn't talking to you. Karen?
Could Gav have thought
Karen! I can't speak with you, Karen. I told you.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new ship
Read Gav's letter. It's just P. Reports and letters addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table. The Republic's play. Dude, Gav understands brevity is the soul of wit. The Republican army marches at on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned on the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march. leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men
Hugo
occupied with the
Kupka,
defense of the
Hugo
capital, less likely
Kupka,
to trouble
Hugo,
us.
Hugo. I can't fight this feeling.
It's more than that.
Deep inside of
The
me.
one we've been waiting for.
Hugo Kupka, Hugo. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. Kupka, Hugo, Kupka. Where do something? I don't remember.
Cause for joy?
5 years.
Why are you good at singing now? Some songs are just in my register, man.
I've been granted. We might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon.
The problem is that most men sing like up here. I need someone who sings like, I like your twisted point of view, Mike. I like your questioning eyebrows. I need something like that.
This mission of ours has made me.
I can't do the Bruno Mars, you know?
But one thing has
You and me, girl, bang bang like gorillas.
Crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us.
Now
of
there's
our
a
very
damn
homes,
tip
leaving
option
more dust
when I pay my landlord. Make it make sense, Clive.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Yes, and?
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
She's rocking the one glove. Like the king of pop.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
That's one thing that got me tripping. It's that one thing that got me slipping again. That one thing, you know, y'all admit it. It's the one thing you do. Whatever happened to Amarie? She only had one song, and it was called One Thing. Like, it's too ironic. She didn't die. She's probably hosting like the New Orleans leg of Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve or something like that.
To Sid.
If you really want to get a tribute to Sid, you should be smoking that loud right now. Why are you a jukebox? Brother, it's 35 hours of main story gameplay. There's going to be an occasional reference, okay? I gotta fill a lot of air of these cutscenes. Otherwise, we'll say, I know this active time lore. Who the hell's this lady? Mysterious woman, attendant to Joshua. We don't know who that is. She's probably Shiva too, for all we know. Everybody in this game's got a monster inside of them. I got a killer up inside of me. I can't talk to my mama, so I talk to my diary. What, didn't he die? He got better, okay? He's a phoenix. He resurrects himself. But that's not just Joshua. That's Joshua. He's been fused with Ultima, also known as Typhon the Torrential, the Transgressor, the Shaolin Master.
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother.
Joshua got the Starsky and Hutch haircut. Owen Wilson, 2005.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to...
Me when my friend is talking to a woman. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Speak freely, Otto.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
just gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Oh, man. Reminds me of university once. Me and my friend were playing foosball, and then like our RA came down, like the slightly older student who was like administering the floor and making sure none of us died, came down, and she started playing foosball against us, I should say. And I thought that her and my friend were kind of hitting it off, so I was like, oh, I gotta go get my clothes out of the dryer, and then I just left him there, and he came back like to the dorms 15 or 20 minutes later, and he was like, hey, thanks for abandoning me with our RA. It was like awkward as hell. And I was like, I thought you guys were hitting it off. And he was like, no, we're not hitting it off at all. She was just really uncomfortable once you left. And I was like, oh, sorry. I thought I sensed like a vibe. Hang on, I gotta go speak to Karen. Sharon!
I don't know, perhaps I should just...
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Just, can you relax? You're still selling the same shit after all this time. It's crazy. Increases limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. Whatever. You suck.
Oh,
Where's my dog here? I'm gonna use the forge. I would like to reinforce. Excuse me? 11 bolt? Oh, we don't have a flame tongue though. I can't reinforce shit, brother. This lowers my attack. But hang on. If I lower my attack... What does this craft? It crafts the flame tongue. Why can't I reinforce the weapon I'm presently holding? I don't have a Gaia blade, so I can't make a blade. Get flame tongue? The purple weapons go in order. What the heck? You need flame tongue to get Levin blade. Ah, so true. Sure, let's equip that, and then we'll get the Levin bolt. And then I don't have to worry about upgrading it. Crafting systems in video games stay undefeated at not needing to exist. Sorry. Not the most popular take I've ever had, but people are starting to come around. I had that taken maybe 2013. People were like, no, crafting should be in every video game ever. Now your ass is as old now as I was then, and you're like, wait a minute, his ass was right the whole time. Donkey, 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 donk. Dunkity donkey, dunk, dunk, dunk. Donkey, 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 dunk.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled.
You got that One Thing song stuck in my head? It's a good song. I like when she goes...
Somewhere in the middle of it all,
Fa-la-la-la-la-la.
vanished without a word to anyone.
Fa-la-la-la-la-la.
Ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was.
Hey, and I had Harvey's for the first time the other day while driving through Canada. It was really good. I have great memories of going to Harvey's. They don't exist in Vancouver anymore. I probably haven't eaten at a Harvey's since like 2008 or something like that. But I recall it being pretty good fast food.
To the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing.
Also remember and they brought it back, so you're gonna say this is new, but I'm telling you, I was there when it. Do not recite the old words to me, which I was there when they were written. I remember going to Harvey's once, and they said, "Hey, guess what? You no longer have to choose between fries and onion rings.
This is as bad as
Por qué no los dos? You can have frings. It's a little box that's got a divider in the middle, and it's half fries and half onion rings. So you get like a half order of fries and like 3 onion rings. And I was like, that's like the dumbest shit I've ever heard, because usually at Harvey's when you order fries, you get some onion rings for free because I think they use like the same scoop or whatever. Sure, take me to Martha's Rest. Anyway, apparently it's not that stupid because they brought it back. I was seeing ads during the NHL playoffs for frings yet again.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Oh, here we go.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid?
You think this is slicked back?
You'd be coming?
I botched it.
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to...
I'm not that bent out of shape about it, though, apparently.
All our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards
Hang on.
Sorrowwise Bay.
Tomo wants to
To
escape.
the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will.
Goodbye, Tomo. It's been nice.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
All come true. It's a
Be
goodbye,
careful out there,
Tomo.
Sid.
It's not for me. Just trigger slow-mo and let me be. What the heck is Green Plus?
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison would
My
not have the authority
melons!
to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
We smoking that Green Plus? We double fisting. If you're empty, you can grab a cup. Green Plus quests usually upgrade your potion storage or something. That sounds useful. I could always use more potions to store. I'm not fighting the killer bee. Who do you think I am? Ghostface Killer?
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
Did you ever do Edward 40 hands?
at the Abbey,
Yes, I
Agent.
did.
You have to do
Back in the day.
Tell us what happened.
Edward 40 hands is where you
Shields, that's what happened.
you duct tape a 40 of malt liquor to each hand, and you don't get use of your hand back until you finish at least one of the 40s. So usually, like, you try to finish one of the 40s pretty quick so that one of your friends can cut you loose, and then you've at least got one hand to hold your you-know-what so you can go to the bathroom. But I know it's one of those urban legend stories that I don't know if it ever happened, but everybody knows a friend who has a friend it happened to. My friend told me that his friend was playing Edward 40 hands, and then he fell down the stairs and tried to use his hands to, like, cushion his fall, but then the bottle shattered and he, like, cut the shit out of his arms and legs with the broken glass. But I don't believe it ever happened, man.
Seems a step too far.
Everybody knows somebody who supposedly had that story happen. I just don't buy it. I'm sorry. I'm not going the right way. Don't you use plastic jugs? No, man, it's old English Colt 45 glass bottles, man. Each one of the bottles is like, I don't know, maybe a liter? Maybe 750 milliliters? I'm not fighting any damn hornets, man. 40 ounces. What's 40? That's 40 ounces. It's like 1.2 liters, isn't it? That's a good point. Man, it's fucked up that, like, in university, drinking 1.2 liters was like, it didn't phase me. I guess you're also drinking 2.4 liters. Holy cow. That's a lot, man. I'd do Edward 40 hands now. I'd probably try to do one in an hour and then go to sleep with the other one still taped to my hand.
No.
Wake up, eat breakfast, maybe drink a quarter, go hop on the Peloton, drink another quarter, eat lunch, probably try to finish the last half right there.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned. That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Literally, she's just doing her
Colluding with
job.
the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished.
I have 3 gods' powers coursing within me right now.
To dwell in
What do you think you're gonna do?
may purge the night and welcome last.
Is Edward 40 hands against TOS? Yeah,
On these our
definitely.
How dare you speak those words?
You can't even eat like spicy food anymore, right? You gotta do like the spicy food challenge, but just pretend you're eating your DoorDash order. You're like, oh yeah, I'm really enjoying this anal fissure. Oh, and you know what would go really nice on this tortilla chip is just a couple of dabs of anal fissure. Ooh, you know, it's spicy, but you can also taste like the fruitiness of the peppers. I eat it all the time. I love this stuff. Been drinking it for years. I'm crazy. Am I insane? They're all dead, right? And like that seemed pretty good. You're not dead? Okay, take the Cristiano Ronaldo. Imagine just being one of these soldiers, man. Talk about picking the wrong fight.
Is that all of them?
I think
Me
so.
when I have plate armor and my opponent's major power is being able to generate pure fire. Ooh. Oops.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
The Abbot of Carol Keep, the most overpowered red card in Magic Origins history. Hang on. What do I have equipped here? Gouge damage by 15%? No. Flames of Rebirth cooldown time by 12 seconds. We also had, I never did this, and like I did a lot of stuff that was damaging to my liver in university, but I didn't go this far. There was a quote-unquote challenge at my university to drink 40 beers in 40 hours, which doesn't sound like, I mean, it sounds like a ton, but also simultaneously it doesn't sound like that much. But considering that you're going to be out of commission for like at least, I was going to say 8 hours, but realistically you're probably out of commission for more than 8 hours to sleep because you're going to have drank like 20 beers on the first day. Like, that's pretty hard. I remember hearing a story about like the stuff that people would do to drink 40 beers in 40 hours, and they would like party one night and try to drink like 20, which is already like way too much. And then they told us the dude woke up hungover, but he had to keep going for his own ego. So he poured beer into his Cheerios instead of milk. But then while he was eating it, he was like hungover. So he threw up, and then he ate the throw up. Because if you throw up and don't eat it, it doesn't count.
Rosario will never be safe.
I don't know. I didn't witness it. This is secondhand, okay?
To beg his aid.
Oh,
This wasn't her fault.
North American college, pretty weird. Yeah. Yeah. Least degenerate Queen's student. People were putting themselves through a lot of abuse for sure.
In here, we found a survivor.
Clive. He's gone.
What are you talking about? He's right there. For what, though? Well, if you could get it verified, you could get a badge to put on your engineering jacket that said you did 40 beers. And then when people saw you at Ritual with the 40 beers badge, they would be like, whoa, dude, you did 40 beers? I see your badge. It's right under your Ritual badge.
But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds.
Is that a sack of gill or body
The
parts?
Imperials, so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift.
I see. So the flesh will be somebody else's problem.
The dust there himself and perform the casting. I'll get someone to. I'll do it.
Okay.
Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would not recommend it. Three briar clam shells. We're in the money. Come on, my honey.